Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you a hunter's build that I like to use on legendary or heroic or petco. You can actually use this on any content. It's got high survivability and high DPS, and it also helps your teammates. So let me take you through the pieces. So on this build, I'm running 4 pieces of Hunter's Fury. 2 pieces gives you the 15% shotgun damage and 15% SMG damage. Running 3 pieces, you get 20% armor on kill and 100% health on kill. Then when you run the 4 piece of hunters, you get a talent called Apex Predator. So enemies within 50 meter receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorientates other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Okay. On every single piece of this build, I'm running red attributes, so that is a weapon core, crit damage, and crit damage or crit chance mod. Okay, so that is the mask. This is the glove. This is the knee pads. And this is the holster. For my chest piece, I'm running the named Badger Tough chest piece, which is called 0Fs. Running 1 Badger Tough on this build gives you 10% shotgun damage. Okay, all red attributes, weapon damage, crit damage with a crit chance gear mod. And the talent on here is perfectly unbreakable. So this talent is what gives you the survivability. Okay, so when your armor is depleted, repair 100% of your armor. So when my armor breaks, I get 100% of my armor back. So I will show you that in the shooting range right now. So when I damage myself, you'll see I'll get all my armor back. Okay, so I'm going to self-damage. And boom, there. I got my whole armor back. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And you can see that is the cooldown at the bottom right, next to the Hunter's Fury icon. So that you have to wait that to disappear, and then you can get your armor broken again. Okay, so with the health on kill and armor on kill plus this, you will barely go down. Even on legendary content, it's very good. Okay, for my backpack, I'm not saying that you are indestructible, but it does save you a lot of the times. Okay, for the backpack, I'm running the setup, which is the named Ozina backpack. That gives you 5% total armor, which I find useless, but you want to run the perfectly opportunistic, okay, because you get the 5% extra compared to normal opportunistic. So enemies you hit take 15% more damage from all sources for 5 seconds. Alright, and everything on there is a red attribute, weapon damage, crit chance with a crit chance gear mod. So for the perfectly opportunistic, what's good about this is it also works for yourself. So when you take the first shot, it will proc opportunistic, and every bullet after that with your own weapon, the enemies will take 15% more damage. The good thing is it also applies for your teammates. So when your teammates do damage to them, they take more damage. Or if their skills doing damage at them, they take 15% more damage, which is really good. So this actually increases your damage output and your teammates' damage output towards the enemies. Okay, so that is the setup. So the thing about this build is this piece is very hard to get to roll a weapon damage core with the right attributes on. I got this by luck. I actually wasn't trying to farm for this. I wanted this piece, but luckily I actually got it. But you might struggle to get this piece, and this is going to be quite a difficult piece to get as well. Okay, these 2 pieces are not easy to get. They're gonna come with an armor core, all right, and you might not have the right attributes on, so you're gonna have to roll one of the attributes correctly, and you'll just end up having an armor core. But you can run an armor core on it. You can run 3 armor cores, 2 armor cores, 1 armor core. Depends on you. Okay, I like to run everything as a red because for me personally, I don't feel like I need an armor core. But running an armor core is good if you're running a shield because you get that extra skill tier or a skill tier for the shield. Okay, but yeah, you can still run armor cores in this build. It won't affect it too much, but that is completely up to you. All right, and for the stats, I have 50% crit chance and 126% crit damage. Okay, for the guns, as you can see, I'm running the Scorpio. So the Scorpio is also very good because shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. So you're basically doing debuff with the Hunter's Fury. They take more damage from all sources, and they're getting a debuff from the Scorpio. Alright, for my secondary, I'm running the Dark Winter, which is the named SMG. Okay, I have damage your target out of cover on there. This is actually a DZ exclusive. Alright, but you can get this from named caches through the Petco vendor. Okay, there's a chance of you getting it from there, or conflict caches. The talent on here is called Perfect Killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 50% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. But for these two weapons, it's completely up to you. I also have the named Orbit with the talent called Perfect Finisher. Swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. So this is also a DZ exclusive. As I said, you can get it the same way you can get the Dark Winter. But these two, it's completely up to you what guns you want to run here. I highly recommend running the shotgun for this build. If you prefer to run another shotgun, then run another shotgun. But I like to run the Scorpio on this build, Dark Winter, and the Orbit. For my skills, I'm running the Striker Ballistic Shield skill. You can only unlock this skill through Firewall. Okay. You get damage bonuses, I'll show you in a bit. And my secondary is a Reviver Hive. I know I have high survivability, but I prefer just playing constantly aggressive, and if I get dropped, I don't have to worry or wait for someone to pick me up. Okay, so with this, so it's good to run Firewall because you get the extra DPS from the actual shield. So just remember, this is not the Crusader shield, this is the Striker shield. Okay, so Striker shield is a modified version of the Crusader shield, allowing the KB Jetstream Flamethrower signature weapon to be used while equipped. In addition, the Striker shield boosts the damage of the user and all allies behind them based on the number of enemies in front of the shield. Okay, so that is why I'm using this, so you can get extra damage from this shield. And the mods I have on here is 1% damage bonus. I have 4.9% shield health, and I have 5% damage bonus, okay, per enemy. I have a 4-1 there. I could probably change this. No, I can't. Okay, and don't forget you also get the other mods that you unlock with the Firewall. So this is why I like the Firewall, because I get the extra DPS from there. And let me show you what it looks like in the shooting range. Sorry if this video is just dragging on a little bit. Just show you the DPS. It's pretty good. It's got pretty good DPS even though you don't have a damage talent on the chest piece. Okay, so when you take the first shot, you'll see opportunistic being procced. There you go. Okay, let me just reset that, and then every bullet after that is gonna do quite high damage. Okay, I'm gonna shoot all my shots. Just see the DPS. It just hit. You reached 8 mil. Okay, I do it again. You reached 9. 581 per bullet, which is pretty good. 8. So yeah, it does a good amount of DPS. Imagine if you have your shield out. That's extra DPS. Plus you have opportunistic. You're doing more DPS on there. The Scorpio debuff. Your teammates do more damage. You've got survivability. So pretty much this is actually my favorite way to run hunters. I have another one which I might put in another video, but that's like the normal Hunter's Fury, Intimidate, Adrenaline Rush, which might be good for the newer players. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.